Good morning. Oh, well, almost after. No, it's still morning, Big Brother fans. It is Monday, September 3rd, and it's Labor Day, and I am sitting in the back seat of a car, so I'm not the one driving. I have two of my kids in the car with me. One of them you've heard from before, Ryan. Matthew, who is not a Big Brother fan, but says he knows someone who is, besides me, are riding with me, and we just listened to Eminem's new album. Okay, enough about that. No, you don't. Oh, I thought you were going to hit play. You reached over and thought, oh, God, he's going to start playing it. No, I listened to it once. That was enough. So, what's up in the Big Brother house? We're just on... So, I guess, Ryan... So, Ryan, when was the last time you actually watched it?
Last Sunday.
So you've not seen it. So last Sunday, so you've not seen the power of veto or the eviction or the battle back.
Nope.
All right.
There's a battle back too.
I'm going to recap it for you because you've been so busy.
So much.
You've been so busy with real life. So allow me to recap this for you. Power veto. Casey won it. She defeated Fessy. It was a ball-catching competition. So these balls got launched at him really fast, and they had to catch him. And Casey got one more point than Fessy, so she beat Fessy. So Fessy was voted out on Thursday. So Fessy went out and joined the other three, and they did their battle back. And it was the drop balls from an elevated thing into a little cone, but they only had to drop 4 of them. And at first, I think Fessy was the first one to... You only get to 4, but Fessy was the first one to 2. But then Scotty came back and beat him, and so Scotty eliminated him.
Good.
So Scotty came back in the house. Now, Scotty said when we talked to Julie before he goes back in the house, Julie's like, what are you going to do? He says, I'm going to try to get back on Tyler's good side and work with Tyler. So it was like, all right. No, I was stupid. It was dumb. Tyler doesn't want him.
Whoa.
Tyler, they did a show on CBS where they showed Tyler going, I got 4 final 2s in the house right now. And now with Scotty going back in, he could go, I got 5 final 2s in the house right now. So he goes back in the house. They're all so happy to see him. They showed on last night's show. You know, Tyler's like, that's the best one that could come back in for me. They had a household competition on the live feeds last Friday night, late Friday night. And it was the one where you stand on a disc and you get swung around in a circle and get smacked into a big thing. It was a big pie this time.
I was kind of surprised. I thought they would do that, but because didn't they do it in the past where that was the battle back and the last one on?
They've done it different ways. Yeah, they've done a combined battle back where the head of household, where the house guests played along with the jury, but they didn't. No, they did 2 separate ones. They've done 2 separate ones before too. So.
Well, I guess the thing that was weird is why did they show... Because they showed all these people they're letting back in the goodbye messages.
Yeah.
They don't usually do that, do they?
They have in the past.
It just seems... Seems like if they... I mean, I don't think anybody really shot themselves in the foot, but you could have easily shot yourself in the foot on a goodbye message and then they come back in the house.
Yep. But in the end, it didn't matter. How's that?
Yeah.
Scotty didn't go back in with any. Scotty did just reveal that they get to see all of the ones, even the ones that we don't see. They see all of them later on.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, this go and swing thing. This is the head of household competition was on TV last night, so I'm not going to dwell on that too much because everybody listening to this has already seen it. But they go around and around in a circle. Comes down to Tyler and Haley. Scotty went out earlier, so it comes down to Tyler and Haley. Haley says she's getting hit. They're both getting hit fairly hard. The Tyler fans say that Tyler was getting hit harder. The Haley fans say Haley was getting hit harder. They were both getting hit pretty hard. Haley gets hit one time and she goes, hey, hit me, give me everything. She's pissed off because she got hit kind of hard. She's like, hit me, why don't you hit me as hard as you can next time around? Guess what? She got hit harder. She got knocked off. On the TV show, for some reason last night on the TV show, they showed her saying that, and then they showed her getting hit again and not falling off. But that's not how it happened. She fell off the exact. They edited it so she had one more hit in between falling off and getting hit. I'm only guessing because some people would scream like, "Oh, they did it because she said to. That's not fair."
Well, she did ask for it.
Yeah, she was stupid to ask for it. And I don't think they did it because she asked for it. I think it was just a coincidence. But the big controversy that is going on right now that I've already argued with a few people this morning on Twitter about is that I haven't even seen it. I haven't even gone back to look at it. But it is possible at some point that Tyler held on just by his hands and lifted both his feet off the disc. Now, I will say this. I've not seen this. I don't know for sure. But people seem to say that happened. And they're also saying that Scotty and Casey may have said on last night's show, or was talking about that you had to keep at least 1 foot on the disc at all times. And they're saying he took both his feet off, he should be eliminated. I don't even know. I don't particularly care. It's not like letting go and just holding on by your arms is some kind of an advantage.
It's harder.
Yeah.
It is. And what I did see Casey say was, you have to keep both your feet on the disc. But what Casey was talking about was you can't take your feet off because you're going to fall.
Yeah.
You have to keep your feet on. It wasn't the rule is you have to keep your feet on. It was, you got to keep your feet on.
That's right.
So, that's a big controversy on the interwebs right now, that Tyler cheated. It's like, no, Tyler didn't cheat.
So he made it harder on himself.
Yes, for a brief moment, I think, for like a half a second. I mean, well, you got to admit, you don't know Matthew, but he's rather well muscled. He could easily hold himself up, whereas Haley is this.
Probably fall.
Yeah, she's a little tiny, thin, stick arm girl. So she couldn't do that. But that's life. That's the way it works. It's always going to be some differences between
probably
everybody.
Also why she could last so long is because she didn't weigh as much as some.
Right. Oh yeah, the impacts would not hurt her as much as they would someone that was bigger. Yeah, it's all about mass and all that.
That's why Tyler's perfect for the game because he's small but strong.
Yeah. So, anyways, Tyler won. Blah blah. Let's repeat this week then, because that's going to put Haley and Scotty back up. Sure enough, Haley and Scotty were put up. I'm telling you stuff that everybody else already knows. The controversy people may not have known about, but the nominations. Power veto was held on Saturday. Casey won the power veto again. So that's another win for Casey in her pile of wins. She's had a few. And of course, the power veto meeting will be today. She ain't going to change anything. Now, as of last night, I thought, who do you think they should get out between Haley? Who would Tyler want to get out between Haley and Scotty?
Well, Haley, based off of what I've seen.
That's what I would think too. But the whole house seems to want to get rid of Scotty, and Tyler seems to be maybe willing to go along with it. I think he'll still try to get Haley out because I think she's more of a threat, to him. But at least for now, I think he's willing to. Either one goes, he's okay with it. But I think he should rather get rid of Haley first.
Yeah, but he doesn't want everybody else to figure. He doesn't want all the people that he has deals with to figure out he has deals with them.
Right. So I think he's playing that line
probably
of.
Why he wants to get rid of Scotty. He's one less person that.
Well, I guess that could.
Haley's basically on her own anyway.
Well, she's with Scotty, but yes.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if she stays, yeah, she can compete, but that's it. She's alone.
Yep. So that's what's going on as far as that. And then, yeah, the power veto will be today. Haley or Casey won't use it, so we'll have eviction on Thursday. The one other big item of note, huge news here, is that at 2:35. Now this is somebody tweeted this time at me, so I can't tell you it's exactly the right time, but around 2:30, 2:35 in the morning, Big Brother time, which would be 5:30 in the morning our time, Tyler and Angela kissed. So, just to let you know, they're a thing now, more than just a snuggly thing. They actually kissed. There you go. That was, you guys are both like, "Aw, that's so great."
I saw that on your Twitter this morning. I followed you.
What?
I saw that on your Twitter this morning, actually.
Are you following my Twitter?
I am following your Twitter.
Oh, Lord. That's Matthew, by the way. You're watching my Twitter. You saw me retweet that.
I saw you retweet that.
You're a new
yes.
Twitter follower.
I am a new Twitter follower.
Wow. All right.
So now all your sons follow you on Twitter.
Do they? Do you follow me, Ryan?
I don't follow you.
Ryan doesn't follow me on Twitter. He's the one who watches Big Brother. He doesn't follow me on Twitter. I don't know if
That's
Sean
because
follows me on Twitter.
I actually watched Big Brother, so I don't want to know.
Yeah, because I spoil. All right. So that's what's going on in the Big Brother house. And now you've heard from a second son. I don't think he's heard from Sean yet, actually. That's funny. But he's the one who said, don't tell my dad to do more podcasts on my review on iTunes, but that's long gone because we changed it. Yeah, that's all I got. Feeds are going to be boring today. That's why I'm not going to be paying much attention to them. Sorry. I'm being honest. I suppose I'll argue with a few more people about Tyler and taking his feet off the disc. So these are the rules for the disc thing, okay? Initially, way back when, if memory serves, it was just until you landed on the ground. You could do whatever you wanted to. You could sit, you could stand, you could dance if you wanted, you could just swing by the rope if you wanted. Whatever you wanted to do, you could do. Then, I can't remember exactly what season they started doing it, but they said you couldn't sit. So we had a whole controversy a couple of different seasons where they crouch really low, the disc kind of tilts back a little bit, and it might brush your butt. And does that count as sitting? Now, I am one of those that would have said, yes, that's sitting. Can't touch your disc, your butt cannot touch the disc. So I think they've made the disc smaller over time. But Casey and Scott, was Scotty crouching? I think they were all crouching at one point, except for maybe Tyler was probably the only one that didn't crouch. I may have missed it. But that was a big controversy, was that your butt couldn't touch the disc. I think that rule was made in order to speed up the competition so it wouldn't last as long. And it had that effect. I mean, this competition lasted just over like an hour. I don't remember exactly how long, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so. So that's the one rule I know about, the taking 2 feet off. And whatever. And the other thing is that when Brett and Scotty, when they both fell off, it was because they reached out, they took one hand off the rope to reach out and brace themselves against the pie that was smacking them, and that's when they slipped and fell. So any of you future people, when you go on Big Brother, and I know there's like 3 or 4 of you at least that listen to this, and you're in this competition, just don't let go of the rope. Just take those hits from whatever the thing is, because that's an easy way to get eliminated, get smacked while you only have one hand on the rope. You just need that. You need both hands on to maintain your balance on that thing. All right, that's it. I'm done. You guys have a good day. I lost one follower. I lost one CarCast Patreon person. Do you know I'm doing Patreon, Ryan?
I saw you were.
You saw I was?
Yeah.
Yes. For what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a Patreon for that. I had 20 people signed up as patrons. One of them is just a follower, so he wasn't making any donations. One of them just unsubscribed or unfollowed or undid whatever, and so I'm down to 19 now. That's okay. It's still fun. Still nice of you that are doing it, and I will give you all shouts out again maybe later this week. I did hit everybody last week when I just finally looked it up on my phone. So thank you, everyone that's supporting me through Patreon. Those of you that are hearing this for the first time, I would think none of you maybe, but maybe some of you. If you want to say thank you to me for doing this and doing my Periscopes, I don't think I'll do a Periscope today, but those of you that want to thank me for some strange, obscure, weird reason, I'm not sure I'm doing them after this month, but at least for this month, you can thank me. You can go to patreon.com, patreon.com, and then BBGOSSIP, patreon.com/BBGOSSIP, and you can sign up and be a patron right there. All right? Are you looking at my timeline?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
What is that? No, it's not just my timeline. Is that a tweet I made? That's not me. You've got the wrong Twitter account.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong Twitter account.
I was gonna say, that's not my Twitter.
Nope, that's not your Twitter.
No, but that was my Twitter. You sure you got the right one? That may be an imposter.
There is imposters.
I know.
Use the same pictures.
Yeah, they use my picture. Well, that's my picture. I'm
I
the
know
one that
I'm
made that.
following you
Yeah, but that I've never tweeted that. That's why that picture's like I'm
This
not.
is not-
That's not me. Wait, well that's Brittany. That pressing the button. How old is that though?
though. That's 2012.
Yeah. Why are you looking at 2012 tweets? That probably is me. But why are you looking? What are
There's
you,
only 62 followers on that.
What? That's not me. All right, so that's somebody who impersonated me back in 2012. Yeah, it's BBGOSSIP. Just unfollow that account.
I just did.
All right. So he's not following that, but he saw my Twitter this morning.
BBGOSIP.
Not no SSIP. Okay, that's me.
Oh, apparently I didn't follow you.
Oh,
I thought
well,
I was. I was
no.
looking through your profile the other day, though.
All right. Not that I wanted you to follow me.
Stepping up now.
Yep.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to step it up
As
now.
far as the directions too.
Oh, well, you're gonna get on. We're gonna get on 31 and head
I
north.
understand that. I mean, once I get on it,
It goes to like Plymouth.
Yeah, you got to go all the way up north. You got to go past. All right, I'm gonna sign off, guys. We're gonna have actual like family conversations and maybe not listen to any more rap music. See how easy that is to pull
that's what
off.
you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what's gonna
I
happen.
haven't listened to rap in a while.
All right, thank you for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, guys, say hi to your Aunt Susan.
Hello.
Hi, Aunt Susan.
Yeah, she listens to this now.
Hey.
It's a family thing.
I'll start making my friends listen to it.
Bye.